Check it. All right, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we look at the overall market, AMC and GME. This is the best non-financial advice on YouTube, guys. I have ways to flip your bags, make more money, and accurate predictions on this channel about SPY, AMC, GME, Bitcoin, and more. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the charts, AMC and GME. Why? Because things are breaking in the background. We are seeing insane numbers for AMC. We're also seeing massive manipulation and fake news and FUD. All of this and more coverage with the TA in this video. You do not want to miss a second of it. Let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on.
What is up? You're back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to be looking at SPY, AMC, and GME, our favorite meme stocks, the overall market. And guys, today was an absolute bloodbath in the markets. We're seeing pullback in the cryptocurrency market and the overall markets in many stocks. So that affected AMC as well. We also have major manipulation that we have to talk about for AMC. And guys, things in the background are breaking. We're seeing some crazy, insane numbers for AMC. Numbers are going off the chart along with more glitches than ever. It is very, very obvious to me what is going on. It is pure desperation from the shorts at this point, as they are even putting out fake articles from Reuters and Robinhood trying to say AMC has filed bankruptcy. Robinhood and Reuters are putting out fake articles saying AMC is filed for bankruptcy. This one is from May of this year, and then Reuters today put out an article that say AMC filed bankruptcy. These are all fake news, fake articles. This is incorrect and not true, and Adam Aaron needs to sue for this thing. This is absolutely false information. AMC did not file for bankruptcy. What this tells me is there's absolute desperation in the background as we are seeing AMC numbers go absolutely insane. First of all, we have sites like Fintel refusing to report short interest. Fintel is not reporting short interest. As you guys can see, short interest is blank. This is normally short interest right here, as I show you guys on my channel all the time. It is reporting no short interest. Now, I do have a short interest report for you from this website here. It is updated daily, and you can see that short interest is increasing 22.93%. 22.93%. Again, more signs pointing to something is breaking. We have utilization at 91.43%. We also have spikes in cost to borrow. If we go ahead and look at the cost to borrow and show you guys what's happening with the cost to borrow, we can see cost to borrow on websites, normal websites. This is not Ortex with very speculative numbers. This is official websites, and they are reporting up to 800% cost to borrow. Guys, I think we're going to see over 1,000% cost to borrow, over 1,000% cost to borrow on this stock. In my years of trading since 2016, I have never seen numbers like this. This is absolutely insane with the short interest, cost to borrow, and FTD numbers. Absolute insanity. And it's telling me that there is pure desperation in the background. Shorts are absolutely screwed, and they have no idea what to do to clean this mess up. This is great for us as we see things starting to break down in the background. And again, this is very hard for people to understand because they don't see this reflect in the price action. But guys, these numbers are very, very important to watch. FTDs, cost to borrow, short interest, these are all very, very important things because it's telling you what's going on in the background and what we can expect in the future. And if you look at these FTD numbers, this cost to borrow numbers, this short interest numbers, none of these things make sense. The stock's price is near 52-week lows, and we're seeing FTDs racking up. We're seeing cost to borrow. We're seeing them want to borrow to short a stock that's at 52-week lows and paying 800 to 1,000% to open up a new short position. All of this screams desperation to try to push this thing down, try to make people sell, and spread FUD any way possible, guys. So we are seeing manipulation to the downside, and I think we are closer than ever to seeing this thing pop off because we are seeing them try so hard to get rid of this and make us sell, and we're seeing these crazy numbers in the background. Again, 800% cost to borrow, insane put to call ratios. As you guys can see, this put to call ratio is absolutely atrocious. We also have again, glitches all over, refusal to report short interest. Also, Webull this morning with flat price lines. The numbers were just reading flat. There are so many things going on showing it is breaking in the background, and I want to point this stuff out to you. Let's go ahead and look at SPY and show you guys what's going on with SPY, and then hop back into AMC and GME. Again, SPY moving as predicted. I do think we are entering a depression, okay? This is going to take time. The macro takes time to play out, and I know it might sound alarming, but I do think we are actually going to enter a major crash slash recession, either a major recession or depression. And me personally, because I always knew that AMC squeeze would correlate with the depression slash recession, it could even cause the recession slash depression, but I knew that it would always correlate with a downturn in the economy. So what I'm going to do with my Moas gains is take this bag and flip it. I'm going to be buying houses, cars, everything at the bottom of this bear market when we see this downturn, because the housing market is going to start crashing, and the housing market is always the last thing to crash. And when we see the housing market start to turn over, you're going to see things start going down very, very quickly. And guys, I'm warning you, I'm watching the housing market. It's getting ready to turn over. We're going to see that interact with the stock market. This rally is going to come to a blow off top, and we're going to see a rug pull like we have never seen before. That is what I'm looking at based off of the macroeconomics and the charts, technicals, and fundamentals. Let's go ahead and look at SPY on the short term. And guys, also I want to point out, like, if you guys think you're going to take your bag and just run off into the sunset and not maintain and manage your wealth, it's not going to work out for you guys. We've seen this with lottery winners. You can give someone $5 million, $10 million, $100 million, but they'll end up off broke and worse off before, because you have to learn these money management skills that I'm trying to teach you guys in these videos and in these classes. Buying index stocks, learning how to use investments like crypto to get dividends, interest. That way, if you take, like, for instance, if you take $1 million and put it into a crypto coin called Atom, getting 22% APY back for a year, you would make up to $150,000 per year in passive income off of that $1 million. These are the types of things that I'm going to do to keep my wealth protected and invested. And I'm hopefully passing it on to you guys so you guys can get your bag and flip it and triple it like I'm going to do after we see this Moa squeeze and get the bottom of the bag when we buy the depression up. Now, let's go ahead and look at some of the quick stocks going on, or the technicals going on for SPY here on the short term, and what I expect here on the short term for SPY. So hopping in on SPY, you guys can see major resistance at this 445 level that I said would be major resistance. We're getting a double top. I have this price path marked in yellow, as we do have this gap to be filled. I think we're going to actually come back down and fill this gap, then shoot up to about 450. Now we do see SPY having an absolute bloodbath today. It did pull back hard. Now it is trying to retest that $445, 444 level. If it breaks past 444, you're going to see a push up to about 446, 450 very, very quickly, and then probably a pull back to the downside. Again, I'm in the assumption that SPY is going to be making a blow off top, going to this top very, very quickly, and then pulling back hard. I do think we're ending up in a recession, and a very, very hard recession slash depression. This is going to take time though, so we could have a major, major rally beforehand. Again, before the Great Depression, stocks absolutely went to the moon and had a major blow off top. I think, unfortunately, that is what's happening now, as they printed way, way too much money. They are also trying to move into a new system of currency with central bank digital currency. So what they're going to do is actually destroy the current system and let it break, and then bring in the new system. That's why I use Bitcoin and stuff like that to hedge against that move, because once that happens, the dollar is going to absolutely capitulate, and you're going to see hyperinflation like you have never ever seen, and assets like Bitcoin are absolutely going to skyrocket to the moon. And that's why I'm a big advocate for Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and hop into AMC and GME and show you guys what we're looking at on AMC and GME. Again, things breaking in the background. I am very, very excited for what is coming next, as we have this massive falling wedge here on the technicals. This is extremely, extremely bullish. Now, with this falling wedge, we could see more downside for AMC. Unfortunately, we could see more downside if we do not hold this $4.20 level. Now, I'm under the impression that we're going to hold this 420 cent level, but at this point, they're going to try anything to shake us out. So I want everyone to be prepared for anything at this point. We have a few more days until the judge makes her decision, and I think they're going to do everything and anything to try to get us to shake out of this thing before this thing goes to the moon. I think we're setting up for this breakout, as they're having a hard time pushing us down past 420. They tried to short us down today. The market was also going down today, and you guys seen we held this $4.20 level. We also held $4 very, very strong here in the past, so I do not think we're going to go lower than $4 in my personal opinion, but we could see a retest of that $4 level. But right now, we are holding $4.20. It looks like we're going to get ready for another breakout. What we need to do is break this overall sloping resistance that I now identified as a falling wedge. We got to break that sloping resistance, okay? We got to break that sloping resistance, but once we do, I think that is going to signify the larger move. If we go ahead and look at the bars pattern, we can see the break of the sloping resistance as well signifies a larger move to the upside. So I do think we're going to see that consolidation and then a push up, breaking this overall sloping resistance, and then make that larger move to the upside that we are all looking for and waiting for. So the major sign that we're looking for now is this sloping resistance being broken, and that is at about $4.60. So again, we need to get above $4.60 using that as support. Let's go ahead and look at some of the numbers on Stonko Tractor, showing you guys some of the things that can happen if we get above that $465 region. So as you guys can see, we have a crazy amount of gamma at the $5 level. Crazy amount of gamma. And if you don't remember my last video that I put out, they were doing glitches with this as well, glitches with the options chain on Stonko Tractor. We also have shares available to borrow very, very little because cost to borrow is skyrocketing. Again, I think this is always indicative of a last run. Every time we see cost to borrow skyrocket like it is, we see AMC start to run to the upside. And look at the crazy amount of gamma we have if we get above that $5 level. Again, this is very, very crucial territory that we're fighting for. This is a battle, guys. We have to win this battle. They do not want us anywhere near $4.60, $5 right now. They don't want us anywhere near it, because if we get near that $5 level at this point, we're going to start rocketing, because they are having less and less and less effect on us. If you guys haven't noticed, they've been getting short shares and trying to short us down every single day, and they're having less and less and less effect. And each time they do this, they're spending more and more and more money. And with the rates being raised and not having infinite money glitches, they are running out of money. They are running out of time. They are spending billions trying to keep this thing down. And then one day, very, very soon, it's going to be all over, and this thing is just going to go insane. And I think it's going to be when we break this falling wedge and start making that move to the upside. Again, key price points we need to get above is clearly $5 and $6. They're key price points that we need to break to start seeing that major move to the upside. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC on the shorter and longer time frame. Again, I identified this falling wedge. This is extremely bullish. We also have the buy signal on the 4-hour time frame still intact. Also in the 2-hour time frame, still intact. We are holding $4.20. As long as we can keep holding that $4.20 level or get it pushed upside, we're going to see a major move here for AMC. Let's go ahead and look at GameStop. And again, I want you guys to be aware of all the manipulation going on for AMC and GameStop. They are trying to short GameStop down as well. Again, we did see pullback from the SPY, which does contribute to a pullback in overall stock markets, but GameStop holding up very, very well, holding that $23 level as support, $23.90, barely breaking $24. Extremely, extremely bullish as we see these stocks get higher and higher lows and keep continuing to the upside. Again, AMC and GME making higher and higher lows. They're trying to push us down more and more and more and becoming less and less and less effective each day while spending more and more and more money. This is absolutely perfect setup for a massive short squeeze, and we're seeing everything break in the background, guys. I'm very excited for the move that we are about to see. Now, again, we're waiting for the news from the judge on AMC to make the decision and give us that catalyst we need to rocket to the upside. Now let's go ahead and look at GME and show you guys what I'm looking at for GME. So again, same thing with GME. They're trying to short it down. They're trying to manipulate it. If you go ahead and look at shares available to borrow, they have been shorting this down like crazy. Right now, they have 250,000 shares available to borrow, which is pretty much nothing for GME. GME can have anywhere from 800 to 1 million shares available to borrow and still see little to no downside. So again, this is very, very bullish for a continuation to upside. Also, GME's float is much smaller than AMC, and there's 60% of it locked up in computer share. This makes it much, much easier for GME to get larger movements to the up or downside. Obviously, we want to see larger movement to the upside. Now, based off of the technicals, is very, very bullish for GME. Again, GME is basically just consolidating, getting ready for that move past $30. It's just going to consolidate and get ready for that move. We might see a little bit more downside, but I'm still very, very bullish as we're holding this overall sloping resistance as support. The main thing is we hold that sloping resistance as support. That has been resistance for 2 years. As you guys can see, every time we hit our head on that resistance, but we are now above that sloping resistance and using it as support. If we need to come back down and retest this at 23.50, that's fine. But I'm imagining that if we come back down to retest this, you're going to see a spring to the upside. Again, every time they try to short these stocks down because they are bullish, you're going to see V-shaped recoveries. So when they start shorting it down and you're watching Stonko Tractor or Fintel and you're seeing them dump the short shares, that is one way you can get a quick dip buy because they're going to short it down and you're going to see a V-shaped recovery. It's going to bounce right back, and that's what we're seeing more and more as they try to push us down. Now, again, GameStop having the sell signal on the 2-hour time frame. So again, we could see a retest of this 23 level. Again, if the SPY starts to pull back as well, we could see more downside for both AMC and GME before seeing that initial rip to the upside. But the main thing is GME holding this crucial support level as support. We do not want to break this level as support, and that looks like we're holding it very, very well. Not too much to say for GME. Unfortunately, again, it's just basically consolidating. It's very, very bullish in my personal opinion, holding macro resistance as support. You can't ask for anything better than that. Buy signal here on the daily time frame. On the weekly time frame, we have Bollinger Bands constricting and the breakout of the falling wedge. Again, macro takes time to play out, but it always means more upside when you have these bullish patterns. Let's go ahead and pop on the Bollinger Bands so you guys can see the Bollinger Bands constricting here on the weekly time frame. Also, we are working on a bullish MACD cross on the monthly time frame, and here on the weekly time frame, we also have a bullish weekly MACD with the Bollinger Bands constricting on the monthly time frame as well, as you guys can see, and working on that monthly MACD cross. But this is very, very interesting. Look at the monthly chart. We have the breakout of the falling wedge with Bollinger Bands constricting. It's very, very obvious what's happening on the monthly chart. Very, very obvious what's happening on the monthly chart. So guys, just hold, just wait. We are close. That's what I believe. Again, this is not financial advice. You can hate it. You can love it. You can like it. I don't care. Watch the channel. Don't watch the channel. Hopefully you do watch the channel. Hopefully you subscribe. Hopefully you love the information. And I appreciate each and every one of you that show your support down in the comments. This is everything I have for you. If you found the video informative, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. I have a trading class coming out soon. I also have a membership you can join. Just press join next to the subscribe button on my channel, and a Discord. You can message me on Instagram or Twitter to get into the Discord. It's $50 for a lifetime invite. I talk about my stocks, trades, cryptos, and have a great community on there as well. You can check that out. $50 for a lifetime invite. Message me on Twitter or Instagram to get in. They are linked down in the comment section below. And if you want to support me for free, all you have to do is drop a like, subscribe, or leave a comment. As always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
All right, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. Remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. Ask me about my Discord on Twitter or Instagram. I leave them linked down below. You can message me and hit me up about my Discord. Just ask me about it, and we can go ahead and go from there. It's $50 for a lifetime invite. I also have a membership as well. You guys can join the membership of the channel and get a ton of benefits. And I'm making a trading class as well, showing you guys how I make my trades and call these accurate predictions on the market. With that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you that watched to the end of this video to see this message and that support me in the comments. I see each and every one of your comments, and I truly appreciate the ones that support me. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.